We'd like to invite you to the Fire and Ice Festival at Iceland Days, June 24th, 25th, and 26th. In the early days of Spanish Fork, around 1855, 3 Icelanders immigrated from Iceland to Utah. They joined the LDS Church, and Brigham Young sent them to settle in Spanish Fork. They settled on the east side of Spanish Fork and built a tight-knit, family-centered community that still continues to this day. Beginning in 1897, the Icelandic Association of Utah started celebrating Iceland Days, held yearly in August. It's now held in June, and we try to honor our Icelandic heritage and also build ties with the people of Iceland. The connection between Spanish Fork and Iceland centers on the city of Westmannaeyjar. We are sister cities with Westmannaeyjar, and we are striving to build relationship with them, both the Icelandic Association of Utah and Spanish Fork City. We are trying to build bridges, and we have enjoyed hosting Icelanders visiting from Iceland and Westmannaeyjar, and we've also had groups go over there. The mayor of Westmannaeyjar is working with Mayor Leifson, and I've been working with them as well to try to enhance that relationship and build bridges. Iceland Days has been held as a smaller event with the association, but we've been looking to expand into more of a community-inclusive event. And we're so excited to have Viking Events and Melinda here to help us with that.
We love fire and ice, and so we called it the Fire and Ice Festival because Iceland is the land of fire and ice with the volcanoes and the ice, and it's just gorgeous. So we really wanted to work with Iceland Days and make this an incredible festival for every year to come and really support the city of Spanish Fork and find those Iceland ancestors because they're everywhere around here. So we want to bring them out to this awesome cultural event on June 25th.
My Icelandic ancestor is Samuel Bjarnason. He and 2 others came over to Spanish Fork in 1855.
So I come from the line of Valgardsons, and Peter came over in 1875, and so we have a great love of Iceland and our ancestors.
Come to our booth and figure out how much Icelandic ancestry you have, and talk with our family history expert to find out more about your ancestors.
Who knows, you might be Icelandic too. Come to the Fire and Ice Festival and we'll help you find your roots.
On Friday night, we'll enjoy culture workshops. We have presentations about Icelandic horses, travel recently to Iceland, educational experiences, and of course, Icelandic food and cooking.
So Saturday is going to be a full event for the family. So it'll be all kinds of fun cultural activities. For a full schedule, you can go to vikingevents.com or utahislanders.org. But kind of the highlight is at 1 o'clock with Lincoln Highway, which is a band here locally that has ties and roots to Iceland.
Lincoln Highway is a band that plays Scandinavian instruments and folk songs. Mark Gesleson is in the band, and he is an Icelander. We're so excited to hear from them.
We do have some awesome cultural Icelandic food that will be available to purchase, and it's the good stuff.
We have Icelandic pancakes called pannukakurs, and Icelandic hot dogs that are made out of sheep meat, and it's delicious. They're called pilsur. And then we also have Icelandic donuts called kleiners, and it's all really tasty.
So there will be all kinds of shopping, and you can come and check out what's going on there. You can see a list of our vendors on the website, but there also might be some other entertainment and activities, and I'll just drop a little term, the Viking Man. So just check it out for more information.
We'll also have the Pioneer Village open across the street, where you can see an Icelandic cabin full of Icelandic artifacts. And we'll also have a bus tour at 2 o'clock that you'll need a ticket for, so get there early. And the bus goes around Spanish Fork to view all the important sites. Some of the sites you'll see on the tour include the Icelandic Monument, the dugouts, and historical Icelandic homes. And this year we're honoring Fred Woods and Joanna Woods, as well as Dan and Lois Gesleson and David and Fawn Gesleson for their contributions in connecting Utah and Iceland.
So there will be all kinds of prizes and things that you can win throughout the day. There will be children's activities as well as a children's choir.
That's right, the Barnacore, our Icelandic children's choir, will be performing, and you can even join the choir if you'd like to. So come and hear the kids sing. Sunday night, we'll have a fireside, and Darren Allred, a professor at BYU, will be speaking to us about the current missionary work in Iceland. The people that settled in Spanish Fork, the Icelanders, were members of the LDS faith, most of them. And even if they weren't, they were still a part of the Icelandic Association of Utah. So on Sunday night, we preserve that LDS component of those that came, and we learn more about the missionary work in Iceland, its history, and how it's doing today.
Because there's such a support of Iceland and Spanish Fork, we want to also support Spanish Fork business. So if there's business that wants to be involved with vendor space for this event, they're filling up quick, and we definitely want to have you included with us.
For details about being a vendor at Iceland Days, check out vikingevents.com.
We want to say a big thank you to the City of Spanish Fork for supporting and sponsoring this event for many years, and looking forward to for many years to come.
We're so grateful for the support of Spanish Fork City, the community, and we just want to invite you to be there and share this experience with us this year and many years to come.